Yo, so recently we had the Summer Game Fest 2024. Now, although in my opinion the event was a complete flop, there was one game that carried. And of course we are talking about Palworld. During the event, Pocket Pair dropped a brand new trailer for the summer update. Now they teased this update previously, but we didn't really get any information. It was a very short trailer. Well, now not only do we get a better look at the new content, but we also get a release date. Now before we do get into this, please do drop a like and subscribe, join the Caztecx Discord, all the links are down below. So let's do what we always do here, let's watch the trailer all the way through, then go and break it down scene by scene. So let's do this. Here we go. Oh, new pal there. Oh, these are all new pals. Okay, here we go, baby. Oh, the frog dude is so sick. Okay. New island. Got some interesting looking pals here. Oh, little chest guy. Okay. He's cool. Xbox dedicated servers. That's huge for console. Damn, that armor's clean. New buildings and level cap. Oh, what? Whoa, what was all that? New subspecies? Oh, so some new variants there. Is this going to be a new raid boss? Oh, a new raid boss as well. Let's go. Stronghold oil rig. Interesting. Oh my god, look at all this new stuff. There's so much new stuff. It's crazy. And the arenas. That's what we want, baby. I can't wait. New faction and boss. Damn, look at that guy. That's beautiful. There we go. 27th of June. So we got the 27th of June as a release date. So just a couple of weeks out. Now there was some crazy stuff from start to finish in that trailer. So now we're going to go and break it down scene by scene. Make sure we didn't miss anything. Okay, so on the intro here, we can see a cherry blossom area. Now, I do believe the translation for this update, I'm going to butcher this, Sakurajima? I probably butchered that, my bad. I do actually believe that that translates to cherry blossom. So that kind of gives us an idea of this new area. Now we can actually see here, there is a few pals right off the bat. So we can see just on the right down here, we have like a little armadillo looking dude. And then on the left over this side, we have a pal that looks quite similar to Wixen. And running across is some sort of bird thing. You can just about see him here. It's very hard because we're kind of in a moving shot right now. But then we are also riding a new pal as well. And then there's more pals on the right over here. And these look kind of similar to like a Dazzy or Daisy, whatever they are, or like a Bristler. They kind of have that kind of shape and look to them. And then as we are coming through these gates, we have these little fluffy dog things here, which is super cute. I assume that kind of looks like what we're riding here by the ears and stuff like that. So they look super cool. Now we can see off to the left, we got some Liftmonk effigies. This new area looks absolutely beautiful. But other than that, I think that's kind of it for this area. Don't think we see anything else here. Okay, now boom, brand new island, this kind of mushroom looking area. Now we do see two pals here that we have previously seen in the little teaser that we had. We obviously have the main frog here, which seems to be everybody's favorite as of right now. And then we also have these little toadstool guys here as well. Now this area, the map, really intrigues me purely because it's so different to what we currently have. We don't have anything this kind of crazy. Everywhere we kind of have now is very kind of basic. We just have like grass areas, which kind of varies a little bit from Mossanda Forest to just some of the grass hill areas. We then obviously have the volcano area as well as all the snow and the desert. We have a good variety, but it's all fairly basic. This completely changes it up. This brings a whole different kind of feel to the map and makes it a little bit more fairy tale kind of crazy, which I think the game really needs. It gives it some character and gives it some uniqueness. Now this might be pure speculation, but this to me looks a bit like Mossanda Forest. So is this going to be around that kind of area, or is this just kind of a similar looking area with this bit added on, and it's going to be a whole new part for itself. It could just be more islands added on, but this background area is certainly giving off that kind of feel. And then we also have the tower up the left there, and I think that's kind of it. Okay, now coming into this next section here, we have a very kind of dark looking area. Now I may be wrong here, but this does give off a bit of a feel of a cave. When you reach the end of a cave, you have the tree in the middle, you fight the bosses here, and then you move on and teleport out. But it is still on just new islands, so I'm not sure, maybe they just kind of took that same style over, but this could be a boss fight as well. There's not a lot to go off of, purely speculation, but of course we do actually see two variations here. So we have a red Caztecx. Now you can tell the difference between Caztecx and Wixen purely because of the ears, and there's no flame coming off the back, which there is over on this dark version here. And of course, with us already having a dark Caztecx, this could now be our fire Caztecx, and then we've already got the fire Wixen, so this could be our dark Wixen. The route they are taking with the variety of pals is really intriguing, and I like it. But I do think when people hear that there's going to be over 150 new pals, I think maybe some people aren't taking into consideration that some of these will just be variations of the same pals that we have, which of course makes a massive difference. I personally would love a dark Wixen, but not every one of those new pals are going to be an entirely new design. But I don't think that's a big deal, I'm just pointing it out. So let's move on here. Okay, and again here. So we come into this area and we can see we have a dark bushy. So again, like I said, there is just going to be some varieties to the pals that we already have, which I think is great. And also, dark bushy is way cooler than fire bushy. Then we have also got this new area here. I like the idea of choosing some of these more darker looking areas. A lot of Palworld is very open, very bright, and I think that's great for most of the game. But I do think it needs that variety as well of having those darker areas, and this absolutely seems to be delivering on that. And then boom, we get this new ugly dude here. Not the biggest fan of the character design, but you're not going to be a fan of every single one. The variety is what's important. He's awesome. He looks great. There's nothing wrong with his design, just not my cup of tea. But very interesting to see one of the new pals there. And then we come straight into this guy here. Let me try to catch him. There we go. Now this guy kind of reminds me of Cryolinks, but like a desert version, kind of like a Cryolinks mixed with a Meta Sting, but a very awesome design. I definitely prefer this one over the last one. And then we got this cool little chest dude. That's so sick. Now, I don't know if he is going to be like, you kind of think you finished a dungeon and then boom, he runs, or if these are just going to be wandering around like, you know, the rest of the pals. But either way, this dude's super cool and I can't wait to get one of these. And then there we go. There's that new dude again. Very cool looking. Like I said, not particularly my kind of pal if I had to design one myself, for example, but the variety is great, especially when you can already see all of the variety that we already have. You have to have actual variety and ones that don't look like anything else. And this dude is very unique. Now, this guy is actually my favorite we have seen so far of the new designs, other than the frog, of course, but he's already the #1 pal in the game, so, you know. But this guy is cool. Definitely giving off some kind of Machamp vibes. Very cool design, and also seems to be in the same area that we've just seen the new Wixen and the new Caztecx. Now that could just be a design idea to show off how the new kind of vibe is going to feel, or it could prove that when I said it's kind of like a cave, that was completely wrong, and this is just a new area, and these guys are all going to be kind of dotted around together. But it does feel a little bit weird to have this guy so close to like a Caztecx or a Wixen, so I do kind of hope that that is just down to them using this same kind of staging area to show off these pals. But also, what do I know? Okay, boom, boom, boom. Hold on. You're going too fast, my boy. Okay, so as we go into this, we've got the toadstool guy here shooting this kind of plasma ball towards the guy we've just seen in the desert. They are cooking each other up. The attacks seem to be getting crazier. We've seen it with the latest raid boss. The attacks seem to be really ramping it up to what we have seen on some of the powers that we got when Palworld first released, for example. There was a couple of bigger attacks, like a jet dragon and things like that, but they definitely seem to be ramping it up in terms of the kind of area effect of some of these attacks. But the main point in all of this is the Xbox dedicated servers. Now, this is absolutely huge. Now, I do believe there is a couple of issues on Xbox still with things crashing and falling through the map, but I actually don't know if it is still a thing. I see the occasional tweet saying that it's happening. Obviously, I don't play on Xbox, so I'm just kind of guessing here. But I really do hope that this update also fixes all of that as well. Otherwise, these Xbox dedicated servers, well, they're irrelevant. And of course, I just want Xbox to have the best experience that they can. Now, I've just brought this back a little bit because I just want to take a look at the character's armor here. The character's armor and weapons all seem completely new. And you can see that it's more of like a plasma rifle, which is really, really cool to see. And then it transitions here. Oh, there was actually a grenade launcher there as well. Let me go back real quick. So you see switch weapon, boom, boom. Very interesting. Then we switch to the male character and you can see we've got the same armor. We have an assault rifle on the back here, and we have a 4-missile rocket launcher. And we can also see that bird kind of POW here, and then we can see the new area of the map round here. We got the kind of willow trees at the back. We got the toadstools up in the top right. Looks incredible. What are we fighting there? Oh, we're fighting the weird dude that I don't particularly like the look of. The back, boom. Shooting that new rocket launcher. Then we move on to this. Holy, look at the size of this guy. He looks a lot bigger than when we seen him a minute ago. Is this a bigger version? I don't know. But we can see my dude, the frog, down here. We've got a minigun ourselves. Got a full character design here. We can see the front of this armor a little bit more. And then we have the matching mask as well. I just want to bring this back to see the frog. What does the frog throw? The frog shooting water? Boom. Oh, that is actually the end of an attack there. If we actually go back, so just as we transition into this next scene, look at the size of the water that the frog is actually shooting. You'll see it slowly happening. And then as we full transition in, look at the size of it. That frog is cooking with water. But then it gradually eases off as we actually get into this scene. Look at his little stick. That's so cool. That is incredible. Okay, now we move on to this scene here. New buildings and level cap. We have the green quivering at the top up here. We have these new builds over here, which kind of look like the POW displays, but they are a bit different. We now have a crane on the kind of mining site. We got what looks like some sort of heater or generator over here. We have different varieties of the rock mines around here. We get a slight better look at the kind of new Wixen style here. But one thing I want to point out is we look a lot closer to that giant tree down here. This is going to be at the map where you kind of come to the bottom of the volcano area. Now, just on from that in the water, you have the kind of animal sanctuary part. Is it going to be between that and the grass island? So definitely down towards that tree a bit more. That's interesting. I'm just going to bring this back to make sure we didn't miss anything. Oh, we got the pink chile here. Nearly missed it. And what is that back there? Let me take this back a little bit. Let's get a bit of a closer look. Look at these. We've got some egg incubators over here. I can't work out what this is. Seems like there's a door to get inside there. I don't know what that is. Okay. And we've got a bunch of Pal's getting to work. Oh, there's the pink chile. Must have missed him. Okay, I'm trying to get a better look at what the Wixen is working on over here. Wow, not a Wixen. The thing that looks like a Wixen. That's not the same as the thing at the back. What is that? He's building it though, or he's just working on it. Okay, I don't know what that is. Perhaps a new type of furnace? I have no idea, but that looks cool. You can see the crane a little bit better off to the left over there as well. Wow, very interesting. I'm assuming, now this is pure assumption, that the new building pieces are going to be similar to this building at the back up here to add that kind of Japanese style feel to some of the buildings. And then we got the pink chile here, which is a subspecies, the green quivern, the purple Wixen, and the red Catrus, which, by the way, that is an incredible picture. Can we just go back to that? If my YouTube would stop sucking. So just here, we can get a clean picture of this. That would be a beautiful wallpaper or something. Pocket Pair, get on it. And then we move on to a new raid, and it is a bigger version of our boy Blazermutt. Whoa. Slow down a little bit here. Check this out. We actually have what looks like a red gorilla over this side and a yellow menacing over this side. By the way, this armor is my new favorite. That is beautiful. But yes, a new raid boss incoming, and I can't wait to cook that full. Now this is extremely interesting. So we have, whoa. So we have a new stronghold here, which is the oil rig. Now I'm trying to work out where this is, but I don't recognize any of this. I assume this is volcano, but this is crazy. Then as we come into it, we can see we have the flamethrower. We now have purple version of that new armor, which, scratch what I just said, that's my favorite. That is beautiful. I've got a green quivering coming in here. What's our pal using? Not our pal, like our friend. What are they using? Is that a sword? What is that? Oh, that's a shotgun. Okay, that looked like a sword for a second, but that is actually a shotgun there. We have the flamethrower. We're coming in with our green quiver and absolutely cooking that area up. Come through here, we have the enemies wearing the same armor as we've got. We've got the big dude here and the giant turret as well, which is just insane. We're shooting off that kind of plasma electric rifle. Oh no, the bad guy isn't wearing that armor. That's our homeboy using this. Okay, that was confusing for a second there. This is our friend. Wait, is this going to be controllable or is this going to be a mission to destroy them? I'm not sure, but he's doing that. Us two are defending off this big guy. This is me, by the way. I'll do the mission where I get all the credit and let the Caz gang do all the work for me. Now, moving on to the arena. The part I am most excited about this entire update. Now, we can see whoa, we're not done with the arena. Let's go back to that intro part. Check this out. So we're only getting a look at a few of the new pals here, which all of these we have seen throughout this trailer. We can see a captured version of that new raid boss. Imagine if they kept the size from the raids, it would be insane. But yes, we got the kind of dark version of Blazermutt. So it seems like majority of the fire pals are going to start becoming dark, and some of the dark pals are going to get some fire variants. So that's super cool. Now, the arena itself. Now, if you are interested in joining events within the arena, we are going to be hosting that at the Caz gang. We are not only going to be hosting kind of bring whatever you want, go crazy, kind of, you know, all out war arenas, but we are also going to be hosting events such as no pals, only pals, no max bread pals. We're going to be doing these kind of events kind of spread out once the arena has launched. We will also then be making a point who is the arena leader in that particular style, and there will be rewards and prizes given. The Caz gang is going to be the go-to place for fun in arenas. I will also be fighting in them, but I'll also be a host, and maybe one day one of you guys who feel like you want to have a bit of a commentator's go could be the go-to commentator for these arena events, so I can just focus on fighting. You can pretty much host the event, obviously through me, but you would be the commentator. I want to make it a whole big thing. The way I'm looking at it is Pokemon gym leaders. So we can have gym leaders in specific elements, specific styles. The no pal one, I'm really interested to do because I think that's a good kind of test on it. But anyway, I'm waffling. Join the Caz gang Discord, all the links down below. Be sure to be in the Caz gang for when these arenas start, because we are going to be kicking it off fast. But anyway, moving on. So the arenas are a thing where you can battle it out with your pals against other players. Now, I don't know if there's going to be some computers that you can fight against, or if it is just going to be PvP. Now, I know I'm not a big fan of PvP either, but you will be when you're doing it with us, because we will do it properly. It won't just be max bread, because there's going to be meta. There is a meta in every PvP ever. We are going to do our best to eliminate metas, allow variety, and just have fun. But yes, arenas are coming. I have no idea how it works. No one does, but we will find out very soon. But look how crazy this looks. I cannot wait. And then we're moving on to the new faction and boss. We got this dude. We haven't seen this dude before. That is an awesome looking pal. Just cheersing away. And there we go. June 27th. We are only 16 days away from all having our hands on this update. Now, I'm a little bit gutted we didn't get to see much of the new building, but cannot fault this trailer whatsoever. Pocket Pair completely cooked with this. I'm very impressed. And as I said, it carried the entire Summer Game Fest, so W Pocket Pair. Now, if I missed anything during this breakdown or you want to give any feedback, then please do let me know down in the comments below. We are back to covering absolutely everything after my short break. If you didn't see why I was away for a little bit, then check out yesterday's video, which has my biggest announcement I've ever made on this channel. We do also have more announcements coming very soon. Some of them may include some Palworld, but either way, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please do drop a like and subscribe. Join the Caztecx Discord. All the links are down below. Again, let me know how you feel about this update, or if you've seen something that I missed, or what you're just most looking forward to. But that's it from me. I'm on to the next one. Peace!